And so the advice is drink a lot of water. I keep saying it, and that reminds me, I haven't had any water since I started this session. So 2 seconds. So keep yourself hydrated. Um, three things about water as well. You can drink normal room temperature water for most of the day, but however, if you have any infection from a cold to anything, drink really hot water, as hot as you can take it. Because what happens is that when you drink hot water, automatically your body temperature goes up, right? And when your body temperature goes up, your body intelligence automatically deals with the infection. So you're likely to have zero infections if you, I mean, you're basically sending, when you drink hot water, you're sending a message to your entire body saying that, listen, so heat has gone up, which means we need to take care of something. So you activate your natural body intelligence. The other thing to do is that there's going to be a lot of bloating. I have no clue why, but this is part of the earth changes that are occurring. And so there is a very core deep energy from the earth that is now pushing itself out. We spoke about, I've been speaking about the fact that the earth is kind of, I can't find words to say what, but you should understand by the expressions right now. So there is a lot of internal fumes that are coming out of the earth. So even when you're grounding, you will find that there is a lot of heat that is getting generated while you're grounding, for all those who do practice grounding. So, and the recommendation is, if you're practicing grounding, please ground your masculine energy this time. Usually what happens is we ground our feminine energy. What you need to ground this time around, especially new moon today and tomorrow, ground your masculine energy. The need to take action right now, ground that. Because need to feel emotion is going to happen by default. You have no choice in this. Correct? But ground your masculine to be able to kind of avoid taking any action from that emotional light space. Also understand that grounding the masculine will keep you from, in the future, in the next couple of weeks also, taking any action that is not good for you. Because right now with all the changes that are happening, from upar se, from niche se, matlab bahut changes hain. So you need to understand that you need to take care of yourself through this. And the best advice is that if everybody is telling you to go south, please go north. But don't demand that everybody goes with you. Just tell everybody that you're going towards the north. So if somebody looks for you, they know which direction you've gone in. However, do not, and I'm repeating this like I am honestly telling you, do not take responsibility for anyone else but yourself. Because each one of us is getting different instructions from heaven for earth. We need to just now kind of focus on letting those instructions A, come to us, and B, live through us. A lot of people are destructive energy at this point, because a lot of people don't understand tangible and intangible. So nobody understands that those of us who work in the intangible space understand how the tangible is kind of, screwing up with the intangible. But there is no way we can correct. We cannot change your direction other than share what you shouldn't do or share what you should do. We cannot make you do that. Even the moon can't make you do anything. She doesn't want to actually. She prefers you just breathing. That also you all don't do properly, sadly. I don't know how many of you all actually practiced after we did the last Friday's video. I will share it after this, so correct? So yeah, before I get into my as my feminine energy and the moon energy right now, to be very honest, at feminine energy level, there is a lot of inner healing that is occurring, and that inner healing means you can see through everybody, but you're not in that mood to tell people what to do. You're like, you want to go and jump, but jump properly. Get my point? Because I'm not responsible for you, and I realize that over the years I have very very comfortably worked with a lot of people and their energies, and lifting up people's energies and helping them not to do the wrong thing. But I caused myself a lot of physical pain, and I didn't realize it till I think recently that I do that. So I can do a lot of good things, but the fact is that a lot of people take that for granted. By the way, which reminds me, I have started, for those people who know me for really long, should know that this should make them and should make me very happy. I have started taking one-on-one telephonic sessions on healing with love and gratitude. That is the first gift that I was given, I have been given by the angels to kind of help, because my understanding is that in another 2 months, the planet is going to require more people to have conversations and to help shift from the old paradigm, old method and methodology to the new method and methodology. So I do these 1 hour phone call sessions, and anybody who knows somebody who wants to have this conversation, especially people who are right now unable to see themselves in any situation in 2 months from now. But with that, let me know. You can write to me or you can ask here, and I will put you on to. There is Lynette Basenet who's not on this right now, but she takes all the appointments and she does all of that. So you'll need to speak with her. I will only be taking the session. So she decides who gets to have that session with me, and these are all 1 hour sessions. Yeah, because I don't want to get into that, because I can't say no to people. I'm addicted to healing. Okay. So before I finish this session, as promised, I am going to do my first tarot reading, and I'm wondering whether I should do it for somebody or just do a reading. I think I'm just going to do a reading. What do you say? Right? So this reading I'm going to do as a new moon reading. So it's love from Archangel Michael to all of you through me, because he's been telling me to behave myself and get a lot of rest, and every time I lie down I have to remind him, like, dear Archangel Michael, please help me cut all connections, because I'm getting prayer requests from all over. And maybe that is one of the reasons why I ensure that I don't do the talking, Lynette does, because if Lynette doesn't do the talking, I'd be on the phone the whole day, and that's not very nice for me. So if any of you, so I'm going to just do a general card reading. If anybody of you wants a quick reading from Archangel Michael for you, ask a question in your head and then ask me, or you can put a saying you do want one. Yeah, but I'm going to do a 2 card reading, and this will be for today, tomorrow, and day after. So this is Archangel Michael sharing some hopefully happy new moon stuff with you guys. And yeah, in 2 minutes. The idea, I remember I've been doing tarot readings for very long, and I actually love them, because there are certain times that once you open a card, you suddenly start talking, and it becomes like, oh my god, I didn't know I knew so much about this person or this thing, and it's usually you read the other person's energy. So a lot of tarot card readers actually can read your energy. So please understand that your energies are very, very readable to people who can read. Correct? So here's the first card, and this is for the new moon message. He's just worrying me, not letting me take out a card. Yeah, he does that because I'm doing it for the first time. He wants me to be really, 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 really conscious. Masculine and energy and I are just two other things. Yeah, because I'm like, don't say anything mean to them. It's not nice. So here's the first card. And I think this is what he wants all of you to know. He's saying, make a commitment. Now, what the card says, so he's saying you don't need to read the card to tell people what I have to say, but what he wants you to do, or what he's asking you to do, and I think it's an answer to a lot of people's questions. You have to make a commitment to yourself. You have to have the courage right now to go through whatever is going to happen. So basically, in other words, Archangel Michael has this habit of being really nice and but being that zoop kind of guy. So what he wants you to know is that you need to make a commitment. And he's asking me to tell you guys to kind of write it down somewhere. You need to make a commitment today. Right? Start right now. Write it down. Breathe with the word commitment. Forgive yourself right now for all the commitments you have made and not kept. Forgive yourself for the commitments you did not make but are pushed to keep. Those commitments that make you feel guilty. To understand that right now, as the world transitions from the old to the new, as the world transitions from masculine dominion to feminine dominion, you need to make a commitment to deal with things. No more pushing emotions under the carpet. No more pretending things will go away if you don't look at them. Masculine is temporary, a lot of things will go away, but what the truth is that every emotion that you're going to feel is going to stay with you. He's also asking me to share with you that when people die, it is not the fact that we miss them physically. When people die, we miss them emotionally because a lot of memories of them come up, and our entire internal body goes through trying to figure out what we could have done and what we did not do and what we should have done. So today with the full moon, he's kind of recommending that you make a commitment to take care of yourself physically, mentally, and most importantly emotionally, because you're going to need it. He wants me to tell you, he says like the masculine is temporary, the feminine is permanent. That is one. Now that was for Friday, that is today. The next one he's going to give me is for Saturday, which is tomorrow, which is the 23rd. Love it. He's just trying to do 2 or 3 cards. So he says prayer will help this situation. So whatever situation that you are going through, he tells me that right now a lot of people across the world are praying for their financial security, physical security, their spiritual security, health-wise, work-wise. There's a lot of things that people are praying for right now. And what he is recommending is to pray more. What he's also suggesting is that when you pray, right, you do not need structured prayer. Prayer was never meant to be structured. Prayer is a conversation that you have. He's asking me to tell you that when we speak, it is a prayer. So speak. And when you speak, know it is a prayer. When you speak with others, you are praying with others. When you speak to yourself, you are praying with God. Correct? But allow these conversations to happen. The other thing is that there's going to be a huge shift in communication that begins as of Sunday. Right? The way created energy, the way Earth is going to communicate with us is going to be different from the way she's communicated till now. Till now, Earth is communicated to us through people. Now she's going to start communicating to us. So please take weather changes and any indications from the weather, any indications of how you feel when you step out of the house. Take that as your guidelines. How you feel is going to be more important. And so since you are going to go into a feeling space, which is intangible space, remember to pray. Yeah, and he says pray is not P-R-E-Y, it is P-R-A-Y. That sounds so much like me. Was he been talking through me for quite some time now? Possible, I don't know. But he's fantastic energy. I kind of love him. And now this third one is for Sunday. And for Sunday, wow, he says, focus upon divine and perfect health. So I think people have been asking questions in their hearts about what will our health be like. So you have to understand that if your divine health is fine, that if in the intangible you are fine, in the tangible you are going to automatically be completely fine. If your intangible is shaken up, your tangible will directly be affected. This has more to do with the shift from masculine dominion to feminine dominion. Correct? This is because how you feel is how you physically become. Right? So the third card is focus on divine and perfect health. Yeah. So here with this, I'm going to kind of say that wow. So I'll remind you of the three cards that Michael has given us. Michael says make a commitment Friday. Prayer will help this situation. That means whatever happens tomorrow, remember to kind of spend your day pray. And for Sunday, focus on divine and perfect health. So if you are spiritually feeling healthy, if you're feeling healthy, your physical body will automatically remain healthy. So ensure that you don't have any energy imps in your surrounding, whatever that means to each one of us. I hope that happens to you, for you. And before I leave, I'm going to kind of do my favorite thing, is activate